Hi guys, I'm Isabel Helal, and today I am doing a mini mic moments about a band called the Voidz. The Voidz were officially formed in 2013 when the frontman for The Strokes, Julian Casablancas, decided to join them as an experimental project. So I'm just going to talk about a few of the songs off of Tyranny and Virtue, their two albums. So off of their first album, one of the songs I want to talk about is Human Sadness, which is a very unconventional song. It's 10 minutes, it incorporates Mozart's Requiem, Rupi Kaur, distorted vocals, rock tones. I know, it sounds like they're taking themselves too seriously. But it's an experimental band. They have room for this kind of creativity. And if you let it grow on you, you'll find that it's actually a pretty clever track. The next track I want to talk about is Xerox. On this song, the drums are actually meant to represent a literal Xerox machine. But you have to admit this song does have an undeniable groove. There's that part where he's like, the repetition on this song is meant to represent the brainwashing that happens in corporate America. If you haven't already guessed, the subjects on Tyranny and Virtue are very political. Okay, so the next two tracks I want to talk about are Dare I Care and Curious. These are from the separate albums, but both songs feature the Arabic chromatic scale, which has gaps in it that are unfamiliar to the Western style of music. Dare I Care is a very emotional song. One of the lines in it is, "Right here's where my friends used to live." The whole song is about distancing yourself from the past. Now, Curious has a very different tone. The whole song is about partying on the west side, which is a very Arabic thing to say. Julian even uses Arabic in this song. It's very little, but he says Habibi a couple times, which is like a term of endearment. Curious is off of Virtue, their second album, which is almost the opposite of Tyranny. They went to the West Coast and found mostly major keys and brighter tones. This album features tracks like Leave It in My Dreams. This song is very beachy and probably their easiest song to listen to. Now I've left off some really great tracks from both albums and some other singles that they've released. The Voidz is a really great way for Julian Casablancas to show himself more personally and emotionally in a way that he can't really do with the Strokes. This way he gets to try some different techniques with some really talented musicians. I mean, really good. It's art. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already checked out the Voidz, please do. Me and Julian hope that you're having a nice quarantine, and I hope to see you next time.